Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 8 of our FTB Skies Let's Play series, where today we are going exploring. We're going to hit up some sky villages here in the overworld and see what we can find. So let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata. I just want to point out every time that I record this episodes or whatever, you see that toggled hover off. My hotkey for starting OBS is G, or well, Control G, and that happens to be my hover. And one of these days, I'm gonna forget to turn it back on. I could solve it by just swapping my hotkeys, but it's TheAndrata. I'm not gonna do that. Like that's too much work. My jetpack has been slowly running out of power, so we're gonna go ahead and just rob Peter here, pay Paul, and get ourselves all the power that we have available to us, and then equip that guy back on. And we're starting to pull our coal into here and generate stuff out of the coal. And you know what? It would be a good idea before we begin and start doing terribly too much stuff. Let's see if we can't make that a little bit more efficient and get some upgrades into our thermal. I do have the ability to make Invar, so we can go ahead and get our hardened integral components and probably no, I don't think we have the ability to make signalum, do we? Copper and redstone. Yeah, we do. We could, and then we'll use that later. Okay, I've been smelting up the ingots here, so we should have some copper and some iron. And remember, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these and 3 of these gets me 9 of those. So that's going to get me that. And then the signalum. Well, we need electrum, which is going to be silver and gold. So let's get some silver going. Get the iron out of there. Silver. I don't think I have any silver, so we can go ahead and just tick accelerate that. That should be getting me the Invar. So I need 4 Invar, and then I'm going to need 4 Electrum, and then I'm going to need some Signalum. Signalum is going to be, let's bookmark that, induction smelter of silver, copper, and redstone. 4 redstone, 3 copper, and a silver. Copper, redstone. Guess, yeah, I used it all in those torches. Sure, that's fine. And do I have silver? No, but all my silver's in there. So let's get some upgrades going on that, at least so that it's a little bit more efficient on its power gen, or maybe even a little bit faster overall. Let's get the copper. We've got Invar. We need to make signalum, so we can go ahead and, oh no, it goes into here. So copper, redstone, and silver. I can't just do that. That'd be nice. Silver, copper, redstone. Oh, actually, yeah, I could if I had enough copper. That is a slow recipe. Not anymore. Okay, that gets me signalum. And sure, we'll just let it cook up 2 of them. That's fine. Now we have a batch of that. Excuse me. And then I need gold. Don't run out of power until everything I need is done. Okay, good. That'll get us electrum. Perfect. Now we're out of power, but that's okay. We're going to solve that soon. So with that, we should be able to get ourselves a hardened integral component and a reinforced. Yeah, and we have to tier up, so we should be able to do this. I just need to get the gold gear. Doesn't let me recipe that. It's being funky with its ore dictionarying there. Go ahead and put that away, that away, that away, that away, that away, that away, and that away. And you come here and that away. So we should be able to do this. And then we can use that to do this. By making, oh, good thing I did make the extra signalum. Well, y'all are probably sitting there like, TheAndrata, you're being a dingus. I didn't craft it yet. Let's, yeah, I was going to say, I'm like pretty sure that's probably going to be a quest. So let's go ahead and do that and then do this. And we have reinforced integral components. So now we can pop this in here. And now this is making 120 RF per coal. So we just tripled the amount of power that we're able to make out of each one of these, which is much better overall for us since we're using I mean, we're still only using 40, so that means we'll start backstuffing, but it's just better for our coal usage. I forgot last episode, none of you guys reminded me that I was supposed to go through my quests and take a look at all the stuff I have, because I have a lot of quests done. So let's take a couple minutes here and go through the quests. And TBH, I'm just debating just clicking the button and collecting all of the rewards, because there's quite a few quests that we have, and I don't know. Nether bricks, yeah, I've already done that. That gets me soul sand. Like, there's a lot of quests, and they're all going to give me miscellaneous, and I don't feel like clicking all the buttons. So let's just click the button to get all of the quests, and then see what we end up with, because we got a lot of extra bonus things too. So let's see. Where do we go? All right, so we got some iron auto hammers. Cool. Is that the first tier of auto hammer? I believe it is. So that's an auto hammer. Item transporters. Those are pretty cool. It's wireless item transport. It's kind of like what was that mod called in 1.12? Don't remember, but it's cool. We'll see. We'll probably use those at some point. So let's put those away. Item transporter away. Fortune cookie from Forcecraft. We can eat that later. We got wood to iron chest upgrades and another one. We got another ender chest, which is great. Water source receptacles, fire, earth. We got an enchanted golden apple, dictionary of spirits from occultism, other stone, other wood, soul sand, red print. We already gotten one. Thermopedia, solar panel from mechanism. 3 of those gets us a solar generator, so we need more of those. We got extra signalum. We got some vegetable noodles. Those are pretty good food. We'll take those. Fluid cables from Cyclic allows us to move fluid. We kind of already had that solved, though. A data model for Enderman. It is low tier, but we have it. It's very expensive at 512 RF per tick, or FE per tick. But we can get Ender Pearls. Redstone upgrade. We got 1 Void upgrade. Time-worn fabric. What is this used for? Crafting gems and stuff. I really need to see Apotheosis and what those gems are all about. Air Essence, Builder's Tea, Flowering Lily Pad, Phytogrow, Bone Meal, an Ancient Tome of Plus Efficiency. We got a Shape Builder, Golden Marshmallow, Rice, Sage, Rice, Range Augments, Charm of Slow Falling. That's kind of nice. A gold chest, which is good. Source Analysis Glass, Shepherd's Pie, a feeding upgrade. We're going to keep that on us now, because that means that we don't have to feed ourselves. Hovering Hourglass, Simple Compacting Drawer, and a Flower Pouch from Botania to store all our flowers. On top of that, we got a Force Pack and Speed Augments. Okay, quite a few things. Nothing too super duper crazy or anything, but nothing that I'm going to complain about. Like, all pretty good upgrades. The feeding upgrade is absolutely worth, because I can go ahead and allow myself to eat black currant, and all I have to do is put it in there and it will automatically feed me. I don't have to do any work. I just get fed whenever my hunger gets low. Yeah, I forgot chests are going to just start getting full. So do I have any extra black currant in here? No. So food's still always going to be an issue, but hey, we completed our quests and everything now, so I'll take care of all that. Or I'm okay with that, except we ended up with more quests. By completing quests, we ended up with quests. We got a gold upgrade, and in thermal, we got our dynamo. I wonder why that class. Because I have to pick what do I want. See, now I don't necessarily need coal. We can get Unbreaking 3 Amethyst Shards. That might be the way that I go, because I don't have Budding Amethyst yet. And honestly, the fluid cells, yeah, we'll go with the Amethyst Shards. I'll take that. And I feel like that's going to be much better for us right now. Especially since I could make amethyst sifters over there if I wanted to with that. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go do some exploring this episode, like I said. So we're going to want to get ourselves the Eye of Legends. Now, we probably don't necessarily need this guy, especially since I did explore a couple episodes ago in the Nether without it. And I think we figured out the pattern for how things are generated. It's about 1,000 blocks out from our base and everything. But just to be safe, we'll make it, and it's kind of like an ender pearl. We throw it and follow it, as far as I know, and it moves in the direction of the nearest sky village. Are you gonna? There's a quest for this, correct? Like, isn't there like an adventure, Sky High Delights? Oh, you have to get an elytra first before. That's interesting, because we can make a jetpack to soar through the sky. So why do we need an elytra for this to start with? Interesting. I have not had any wandering traders come to my island, by the way. So yeah, jetpack is on. You know what I might want to do? I have the ender pearls. Let's get ourselves an ender pouch. ender pouch. Not pooch, pouch. Ender pouch. Just need some wool. And with that, we have an ender pouch on white. Then we can grab that ender chest that we had here. And the ender chest will be able to, do the thing. What about chests? What kind of chest did we get? We got another gold chest. Yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll take a hopper. And this is essentially the same idea as with our dank, but by using ender chests, since we already got some of those. I don't have to stress about it. Let's get some planks for our dank. Plank. Did that do it? I have no idea. But what we were looking for was a hopper. I guess I don't need a hopper. I have item pipes, but yeah. And since it didn't work, I have item pipes. I don't need a hopper. We can go ahead and get rid of that. So let's put this here. We can put the ender chest here, and we can set up the item pipes. That's energy pipes. I don't have item pipes. Haha. I have the ability to craft item pipes, though, for sure. Just need 2 droppers. Let's get 8 droppers. Future building. And now we have item pipes. Open. Lock. Good. Close. Bam, bam. And then number 3, extract, bam. So now anything that ends up in here will end up going into this chest. So like, for example, if I put my Eye of Legend in there, it'll get moved and it'll go into this chest for me. There we go. Pretty simple. We can go ahead and keep that right there for us and access that when we need to. All right. Let's go exploring. Eye of Legend. Eye of Legend, hear me roar. Or I am Legend, hear me roar. Okay, so we're going this way. Where are you at? Yeah, you're leading me this way. You know what? You're slow. I'm fast. I'm faster than you. Let's just go explore. Let's just fly around, keep an eye on the map, and see. And if anything, we have FTB home if we start running out of power. Again, we have these little spots of dirt and stuff. Maybe that means that there's like an island somewhere nearby because they had to build off of that. This thing uses a lot of power. So let's speed it up. So that way we use even more power. That's always a good idea, right? If anything, if it ends up being an issue, I will just go and charge the backpack up to full, and then we'll just AFK for a bit, and I'll come back. Okay. Start heading north. Yeah, it's still wanting me to go this direction. I'm gonna run out of power. It's gonna happen. If I could just find it on my map, it would give me direction to head towards. There's something. Will I make it there? I need to make sure I have enough power to land, too. This is elemental craft, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what this is. Oh, and I just zoomed off of it. Is there stuff down there? Never used this mod before, so I don't want to touch this thing because I don't know what it is. And it's probably important for the mod. So, okay. Power issue. Let's go home. I'll be back. Let me charge this backpack or this jetpack up for a little while. Okay, I think that 4 million RF is going to be enough. Also, I tick accelerated this to way high, so now we have burnt through all the coal plus the extra coal I brought over. But we have a backstuffing of 5 million RF here, so I think we're okay for a little itty bit. Not a whole lot, but I did put some more gravel. Jeez, I've got to remember to slow that down. I put some more gravel over here so that we can hopefully start getting some more coal. I'll just take everything that we have for now and throw it in here. Because I don't want this to stop processing all of that stuff. It's not the fastest in the world, but it is doing something. So we can go ahead and start exploring again. I mean, I'm about, if we look here, where is I'm at what? 63 up to here. I'm at about 1,500. And yeah, so I'm out about 1,500 blocks there. So maybe we just head directly north. Let's go this way and see what happens. Like, There's got to be something around here. We should be able to find some villages soon. Just keep peeping the map. And eventually we'll see. See, look, there we go. I knew. We just got to head north. All right. Villages. Villagers await my arrival. Huzzah. I captured you. You are my villager now. Hello? Would you like me to have some stuff? No, but I can capture you. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if I want, like, regular villagers. I like jobbed villagers. I want non-jobs, right? So that way I can make them have whatever job I want them to have. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what kind of loot we have available to us. Chocolate apples. That sounds delicious. We'll take that. Glycering chorus fruit, which gives you some flight. Soul steel ingots. Weakening fluic sword of surgical precision. Sharpness 4 and Vorpal 3. I do like both of those. Ignores 9% of durability and has looting. This has sharpness 5 and knockback. Is there a way to get the enchants off of these things? There has to be. And then I'll just be able to get as good enchants as I can possibly get. Disenchanter. There's a disenchanter from Cyclic, and it doesn't seem too difficult. Some slime buckets and wither rose, which I have. I actually have wither roses, TBH, luckily, and some obsidian, and I can make a crystallized obsidian. I can get a disenchanter, and the disenchanter transfers enchantments onto books. That's pretty OP. Okay, so hello, you didn't have much. How do you guys navigate your village? There we go. I'm like, how do I get around here? We don't have any carrots. We don't have any wheat, so we'll go ahead and grab all of the crops that we have not gotten yet. We can get them by sieving, but like, why do that when I can do this? You know? And we can go ahead and shove all this stuff into our ender pouch, which is going to pull it into our backpack, which is what we made that for. Okay. Chest, yeah. And look, I don't have to worry about them getting mad at me for looting their chest because they don't really care. Tetra, Tetra would be great to have. There's a lot of other things in here that I don't know if I necessarily need to be titrating, all the stuff. Emerald ore? Sure. We'll just take an emerald. Hello, sir. Cartography table. Thank you. What else we got? What other kind of good loot we got going on here? I love me some loot. Ender pearls, always good. A broken spawner. Apple of lofty stature. Eating increases your step height to a full block like a horse. Eat again to undo? Wait, I can just... Now I get step height? It says eat again to undo. But now I can just... Okay. I like that. I like having increased step height. 3 arrows are fired in an arc and only 1 is consumed. I like the idea of that. Sourceberry pies give mana regeneration. Hazmat suit from Thermal. Fire protection 4 increases block reach. Oh, I love increased block reach. And protects from hazards. And a hazmat helmet. Protection 4. Steady body. Man, these are some pretty good. Protection against bees. Sure. We're going to be setting up a bee farm eventually. So if I can protect myself from bees, I guess, you know. Not going to complain about it. And I have increased step height, so I don't have to even worry about all this stuff. I love increased step height. It is very convenient. Anything hiding? Step height and reach distance are a plus for everything. Let's go ahead and throw all of my stuff in here. We can go ahead and we'll put this Inferno containment cube here, so then that way, yeah, really the Eye of Legends. No, give me that. Okay. I meant to actually keep that. We'll put the emerald here, sure. Then that way everything that ends up in here can just go in. Eventually that's going to back stuff, but it's fine. What else we got? Netherite scrap we'll take. Soul steel ingots. Reinforged refined glowstone shield. That one I'm not so chuffed about. Can I use these for anything other than what they're used for? Which is just a little bit of flight? No. I'll keep them because, you know, if ever a jetpack breaks or something like that, it kind of gives us a little bit of a flight capability. And I'm pretty sure that's creative flight that it's going to give us. So we'll take it, but I'm not going to stress about collecting those if I need to. Or if I don't need to. Did that look like... Yeah, he went up there. He just saw me rob him. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And if you don't, too bad. Because what are you going to do about it? Jetpack on. Let's jump over your little hole there. Amethyst shards will take. Volley again. Lofty stature. Okay, so we could turn off the ability to do the thing now, so we don't have to worry about that. Flower plot can go away. Oh, okay. I just accidentally set my respawn point there. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Fortune cookies. And some more Tetra stuff. I should be grabbing these villagers, shouldn't I? If they don't have a job, you're mine. And actually, I think I've only seen the one guy without a job so far. It's not a very large village. These definitely aren't as big as the nether villages are. At least this one. Who knows? You know. Ooh, increases wearer's attack speed for our feral claws. Equip those. Now we attack faster, which is always good. You know, when we're coming up against some Endermen. Glacial refined glowstone of Sword of Slaying causes the item to never naturally despawn. It is soulbound, and it has Soul Reaper 4. Grants 1 additional soul per level for every level of enchantment. Okay, don't know what the souls are, but we'll take it. Diamonds, we'll take Intricate Fluix, that's Life Leech 2. That one I don't necessarily need. Omnetic Stone Pickaxe of Grasping, breaks in a 1x3. That's cool. That'd be really cool if it was in a non-skyblock pack. I don't necessarily need that one, though. And some more chocolate apples, so we'll leave those two. Prismarine Shards will take. An Alluring Fish Hook, throw in the water to fish. Okay. Angler's Bounty. We do have the option to set up fishing, if you remember correctly, from... Oh, I think I just put my sword away, didn't I? Yeah, I accidentally shift-clicked that one. Well, my sword got put away. That's okay, though. We're picking up extra swords, so it's not that big a deal. Let's pop over here. Grab this chest. Some Mana Steel, Stalwart Leather Pants of the Current. Just makes us a little faster. A Warp Scroll helps us to warp. We'll take that. Warp Scrolls are cool because we can set a location and then we can warp back to it. So like if we wanted to come back to this island after we head home, you know, we can always come back to it. Oh, look at all that obsidian. Jeez Louise, what is that? Pentaconter? Oh, open 50 instance chests. Night vision goggles allows us to see in the dark. I will take those. I do have night vision courtesy of my helmet, but if ever I replace that helmet, I'm going to want to keep night vision. So now I have the ability to. And the feral claws, I don't necessarily need another one of those. This should be fishing supplies. Yep. Aqua Chow, using the aquatic entangler to catch more fish. Squid ink pasta, and then lure. Okay. I like getting all of that obsidian. That's actually really good. You go here, and then you guys can go in there. Yeah, all that obsidian. Obsidian's a pain to get. So getting 2.5 stacks of obsidian right off the bat there is great. Broken spawner. Like, can I... That allows me to make a soul cage from spirit. I don't know what that is, but we'll grab it. I have less gravity, ender pearls. I don't need any more of those apples. Yeah, they give no, like, food benefits, so we're not going to worry about it. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. You are a farmer. You're unemployed. Take you. Are you employed, sir? No? Snoop. Got you. Just ripping them out of their bed. That's great. We got the hazmat boots. Protection 6. Like, that's pretty darn good right there. We're getting a ton of enchants, too. Like, we're going to be able to make cracked armor along with this. And I think that is everywhere in this village that is available for me to explore. Let's just do a quick fly around and see if there's any, if I spot any gold from some chests or anything. But I don't. Can you land so you stop? Can you land so you stop wasting power? Come on. Quartz pillar. Can I use that to? Can that be converted back into quartz? Block of quartz, and a block of quartz can be crushed or pulverized into nether quartz. It can. Technically, all of this can be converted into 4 nether quartz each. I would just have to crush it. Crystalline bee and silicon bee use quartz pillars. I could crush it, or I could just directly enrich it whenever we get to mechanism. I mean, why not? Let's grab what we can. Doesn't seem like it's that big a deal. And I don't think it's wasting my space. I have plenty of it, or the ability to get plenty of it. And we kind of sort of give us a stopgap for digital storage. Wow, there's a lot of this stuff all around here. Okay, I don't need that much. We'll just take that much and throw it in there. Turn off the engine. Let's go flying around. Anything fancy in here? No. Chests. Any chests that I haven't opened? Is that jungle wood up there? Oh, you scared me, buddy. Maybe we should grab that. There's vines everywhere. I need shears for vines, don't I? Let's grab the jungle logs. Get some cocoa and stuff. Yep, jungle saplings. We'll take that. Okay. I could grab all this wool, and then I'll have access to a bunch of wool whenever I need to, without having to bother with making it. I like that idea. These villagers are hating me. I know it. I'm just coming in and absolutely destroying their entire ecosystem here. There's some rose bushes down there, I see. We'll grab those. There's actually been quite a few rose bushes that I missed. Let's actually grab all of these flowers. Peonies. Love peonies. Some lilac. I didn't have to go digging in any dinosaur poop for that lilac. It's not West Indian lilac, though, so I guess it doesn't matter. Blast furnace, don't need. Okay. I think maybe I have gotten everything I would need from this village. If I am missing things, or if there's like hidden loot, let me know. But I think that's everything that I can get from here. So let's go fly a kite. That is an element source thing there. Okay, so my village is here, and this was okay. So if we are at a Z of 3, we are now at a Z of 949, so about 1,000 blocks. So let's do this. Let's go south. Let's go home. Let's check on this chest. It's pretty darn full, but it is what it is. Let's get my sword back. Not that it necessarily matters. This one just has looting in case I need to kill anything. And we'll go south this time 1,000 blocks and see if that gets me a different village. And that kind of will tell us how the spawning is happening. Because I feel, like I said, we found enough villages in the nether to determine that it's probably about 1,000 blocks out that we're spawning villages. And here we are. We're hitting about 1,000. Let's check the map. Maybe over here. I could be completely wrong, too, you know? You never know. It looks like I might be. Or maybe every 1,000 blocks is a chance to spawn a village. I don't know. Could I be using the Eye of Legend? Yeah, but man, I go so much faster than that thing's traveling. It's driving me crazy. I guess we'll just run around until I run out of power. And if I run out of power, we'll go home and work on something else. I mean, looting is always fun. Ah, look. Looting is fun. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Kill everybody in this village. What? Let's go. We have entered into a forest village. Ooh, this actually looks very fancy. I like this. This is pretty cool looking of a village. Oh, there's enemies here. This is not your typical village. This is a dangerous village. Creeper. I want to kill this guy because he's just going to shoot me. Okay. Wasn't expecting enemies. And there's quite a lot of them. So let's turn off the jetpack so I don't end up flying like I just did. And then let's go. Kite, dodge. Die. Okay. Skeleton, dead. Creeper, I gotta kill you. Skeleton's the worst. Just because they can hit me from far. Didn't mean to let that guy live. Oh, wow, that's a lot of enemies. Fly away. Okay. All right, we killed enemies. Let's see what does this village hold for us? Is there loot here? Am I actually going to get anything, or am I wasting time by exploring here? So far, I ain't seeing nothing. Chest? No, this is a witch's hut. Like, ooh, helps if I turn my jetpack on if I'm going to jump out of a window. Not Not seeing anything here. That's a look at all these enemies. Just need somewhere to land. Some leather. Hey, give me that. Excuse me. What? My paxel back. Thank you, thief. Okay. This is not the place we were looking for. I don't see chests or anything anywhere. Okay. If you're gonna spawn, give me some loot, okay? You're wasting my time. Let's turn that off. We'll get some Botania mushrooms. That'll help us out getting started in Botania. Lily of the Valley. These moss blocks. I needed these for... Oh, now I'm getting shot. Okay, buddy. You're annoying me. Leave me alone for a minute. The moss blocks I needed for mossy cobblestone, so we'll take that, shove that in inventory. That probably just filled that chest up, by the way. That was a lot of unique items. Okay. I said this village looked cool, and it did, but I don't want to be fighting all of these enemies. I thought that was a chest. So let us fly somewhere else. Okay, so let's go east. See what we find over here. I still want to know what those little singular blocks are that are spawning all around, but... You know what? It looked like there was something back over there, isn't there? Right nearby that witch village, there was something else. This, to me, looks like a normal village, maybe? No. No, this is still Hexerai. Okay, I just wasted a bunch of power coming over here. This is a much bigger witch village. So maybe this one has loot? This has crows. I don't see any enemies in this one so far. I could just not be letting it, you know, it hasn't had enough time to spawn. What I'm not seeing is loot. And that's what I want. Loot. Why would you abandon your village and not leave me all of the loot? You know? You know what I'm saying? If I get these beehives, they're not going to be happy with me, are they? It would be nice to have, though. Sorry. 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 But I'm going to take your hives. Sorry. Sorry. I don't have any way to capture the bee right now, so... Yeah. Sorry, bee. But I'll take your hives. Trust me, your sacrifice will not be in vain. We will have millions and millions of bees at some point. Is that another beehive area? It is. Are you going to start out mad at me? Hello, my friend. Hello. Hi. How are you? Sorry. Goodbye. Sorry. 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 I know you're not supposed to kill bees. They're needed. I'm sorry. I don't like doing it either. Okay. So that was something over in that way. I think I now don't have enough power to go fly east, but we will. Fear not. We will fly to the east and see what we can find, if anything. And if there's nothing over here, well, there's nothing here, and we go back home. I'm not going to complain. Ah, okay, so those are little pieces of source. Now that I've gotten close to one, that's source blocks from Elemental Craft or whatever this... Yeah. So that's why those are just spawning out here. That's where you can get, like, air source and water and earth and fire. 4 nations live together in harmony until the Fire Nation attacked. Speaking of Avatar Last Airbender, I watched the... live action show. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest thing in the world. It has potential. The actors definitely have potential. So I'm excited to see where it goes. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna run out of power very, very soon here, and I don't see any other villages. So maybe oh no, there's a village. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. I can taste it. I can taste the loot. Okay, I made it. Whew, that was close. Sorry if that was a little loud. God, I gotta figure out how to turn that off. It's driving me crazy. It's just every time I hit control. And how do you sprint? Control. So I press control and I accidentally double tap it and I end up, well, pulling that up. Okay, nice. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, soul steel ingots. We got some emeralds. I'll take those. I don't know about these alluring fish hooks and pastas and things like that, aqua chow, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, moving on. We're looking for loot. Like, I want loot. Now, this does happen to look like the exact same village as we had last time. In the Nether, we had two different types of villages, and they did have differing loot between the two villages. So this one's slightly different. We have a librarian here with looting 3 available to us right off the bat. That's pretty darn good. Some more obsidian. We'll take that. Infernal Enchanter's Sword of Surgical Precision. Smite 5 and Soul Reaper 3. That's Ars Nouveau. I've never used Ars weapons and stuff before, but we'll see how that works. I'll take it. It was a quest. Okay, so that was cool. Librarian, another librarian. What do you got? Bookshelves. Okay, you have night vision goggles. I already got those. Iron boots of iron. Reinforced, refined glowstone chestplate. Lacerating refined glowstone sword of the sun. I'm starting to get really picky with my loot now. Is that a bad thing? You know, like I've got so much. I don't need all of this now. You know, I'm like, I can be bougie with it. Elongated blazing immolation blade of bloodletting. Mob drops teleport to you. On hit, you gain ancient knowledge, and the item ignores 29% of durability. It has 13 attack damage, some higher attack range, crit chance, crit damage, and life steal. And I mean, it is better than this one, though this one again has looting plus 4 sockets. You can't give up the sockets, because like I could put this inside of the weapon and gain 15% attack speed right off the bat. I just don't know how to do that, so I haven't yet. Elongated blazing immolation blade of bloodletting. Same thing, right? Yeah, those are the exact same weapon. You think you're crafting things? Huh? You think I'm going to let you do that and get away with that next to me? You trying to stab me, buddy? You heard that? He was making his weapon so he could stab me in the back for robbing all of his loot. I'm going to guess I don't blame him. Okay, what do you have, buddy? Give me something different. Nothing. You are the worst. The other guy is better than you. No wonder you have no customers. His loot is better. Loot, chest, mana steel. We'll always take mana steel. It's good to have. Okay, yeet. And by yeet, I mean slowly fall off, because I have a jetpack. With very little power now, by the way. We're going to eventually have to stop jumping off of things. Bro, your house is terrible. You didn't build your second half. Where's the other part of your house, buddy? You hear that? It just ate for me, by the way. My feeding upgrade. Luminous crystal shards, rare. Ooh, arcane shards, epic. Quick draw. We're gonna need to be getting into a bow soon. We're getting all the looting, volley and quick draw and all those good things. Some nutritious chicken feed. That creates a golden egg. So that solved our golden egg problem. I'll take that. Starbuncle shards will take that too, because now we can get into Ars Nouveau and get the Starbuncle. 8 or 7 sheep spawn eggs. Worker exploitation. Wool received is doubled, but the sheep takes damage. That's interesting. Sheep have a 50% chance to instantly regrow their wool, and a solar gem. Okay. You're a shepherd. So the loot is being based off of the mob that is near. Or not the mob, the villager that is near. Which is cool. Oh, loot bee. Hello? Why do I always find loot bees when I am not in a position to take care of the loot bee? Buddy, get over here. Like, come on. I need a poppy. Did I pick up any poppies? No. If I get a poppy, I could fly out there and then have him come back to me. I've not gotten any loot from a loot bee, because every time they spawn, it's on the edge. Whatever. Yet again, I am unsuccessful in my loot being. Also, happens to be when I'm not at home too a lot. So actually the last 2 times it spawned in the nether. Like, what are you doing in the nether there, buddy? And then now here, where I have no access to him. It is what it is. We're getting a bunch of loot, so I'm not going to complain about it, okay? Terribly too much. Oh, forgot to turn that on. Ooh, that was quick. Oh, that's also not good. Okay. All right, let's not have that happen again. Source pies. We'll take that broken spawner. An overgrowth seed from Botania is pretty good. Don't remember what it does, but I know it's pretty good. Blessed armor jetpack of gravity. Mechanism jetpack, which is also pretty darn good. When attacked, gain instant health. Physical damage taken is reduced by 10. When attacked, gain resistance. It does have 24 buckets of hydrogen currently stored into it. You get 35% entity gravity, 11 armor, 2 toughness, 7 max health, and 25% increased healing. Osmium boots, the current, steady body and projectile protection. Beekeeping 5, I had already gotten that one. I'll take that. And that one is just a regular jetpack. You know, that one's just normal. That one's for the normies, not for me. I'll leave that one for you, Mr. Villager. Speaking of Mr. I told you to go there. Mr. Villager. He's trying to hide from me. He knew I was coming for him. He tried to hide from me. But you can't do it. I'm taking you, buddy. Oh, no. Give me that. Ooh. Pay attention, TheAndrata. All right. Let's see what else we got going on for us. I love looting episodes because it's just so fun to just run around and explore and see what we can find. And then we always end up getting like lucky stuff. Obsidian barrel. You're an obsidian barrel. You have quite a large inventory. Okay, we'll take you. I think you're bigger than that gold chest that I have. Excuse me. Thank you. Luring fish hooks, salmon, experienced pickaxe, extra experience, sturdy guard, chocolate apple, clears harmful effects. Cool. Let's see. You're a cleric. Hello. You can offer me dried sage or blaze rods. Yoink. Take your brewing stand too. Blaze rods on trade for. Actually, you know what? Let's take that cleric. Let's lock that. I like blaze rods on trade. That was stupid of me. I broke his block. That was absolutely a dingus move. Okay, well, no longer do I have blaze rods on trade. Man, that was pretty good. 1 emerald for a blaze rod. I'd take that trade. Emeralds I have on craft. Blaze rods I do not. That water just looked weird. It looked too clean for this village. Okay, chests. I've looted over there. I have not looted this direction yet. So let's do that. Oh, I did loot there. I just missed a chest here then? There's a chest on the back side of this? He was trying to hide the good stuff, wasn't he? Stuffed hoglin. Raw stuffed hoglin can be cooked with nether salad to make stuffed hoglin, and stuffed hoglin can be used to make a cover. It doesn't even do anything. It must be like a decorative item, I guess. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Nothing there. Let's get up top here. You know what I miss? Astral sorcery. All this quartz just reminds me of astral sorcery. Have I been over there? Oh, isn't this spruce? Hey, I need spruce. Give me I got a spruce sapling. I needed spruce, remember? It's on my to-do list, actually, to get spruce. I needed the market so I can get spruce saplings. Not anymore. Well, then this trip to this whole village was just worth it just for that. You're a farmer. Y'all can chill. Go to sleep. Isn't their glowing mean that they're going to give me an ability totem, though? Like, the fact that he's glowing, he's going to give me an ability totem. Yeah, that is what that means. I thought that was the case. I thought I remember seeing that somewhere. That glowing entities give the ability totems. I've been in here, right? Okay, this is... You guys... You keep doing what you're going to do, okay? I'm not going to question. You do what you got to do. It's your choice. Who am I to judge? Anyway, I think that is this village cleared out. I don't think that there's anywhere else I have not been to. Just zooming around, scoping out, roof to roof, looking around for chests that I may or may not have gotten. I've been over there, got all that stuff. Yeah, okay. I think that this is everything from this village. And we did it all without dying. Close, maybe a little bit sometimes, but not really. By dying, our power is the only thing that was going to make us die, or lack thereof. Now, all of this stuff I don't need, and my ender chest is full, so I have work to do. I need to go through this at some point, or I don't. And I just say, hey, you know what? Let's set up this obsidian barrel over here, and link it up to my system and just let everything go into the obsidian barrel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can it access that obsidian barrel? Actually, no. That's a bummer. It can access the fluid tank, like all the way back there behind me, but I can't access the obsidian barrel. What? I can access the barterer. I can access the grass blocks. I can see the grass blocks, but I cannot see the obsidian barrel sitting right here. Bummer. I wanted to use that just as extra storage. So what that means is that next episode, we really need to start working on getting ourselves into some sort of storaging system so that we can take care of a lot of this. I'm going to put all of this stuff then that I have into here and just clear that up. These chests are probably starting to get full, but I can always upgrade. No, not really. We're doing pretty decent. Enough that I could probably go ahead and dump all of this stuff into here, and it'll just filter itself into wherever it needs to go. Yeah, I could even do some of this stuff too, but I'll leave it there, and we'll link that chest. How about that? So we have access to it, because I mean the stuff's got to get stored somewhere. That's what I want. So you are the one with all of that stuff. Sure, I'll access you, and you know what? Was it not able to scan that chest because it need the obsidian barrel because it needed to be like refreshed? Where did that barrel go? Didn't I? I was going to say, didn't I put it in here? Maybe the inventory needs refreshed. I just need to do that. And maybe now the obsidian barrel will show up. Yeah, that's all I needed to do. Okay, so now I have access to the obsidian barrel. So now everything can go into there. And the other gold chest should show up as well. Yeah, bam. Cool. So now all of that stuff shows up inside of here too, and we have access to being able to view all of that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, we're probably pretty much out of coal over here, but we do have full power in our battery, so that was good, leaving that chunk loaded and everything for us. Should chop that down. But I think next episode, now that means we can go ahead and start working towards, I got the spruce, so that's pretty good. I'm going to go plant that so that I can get that going and get that growing. And we can start working towards getting ourselves power, a little bit better power system. Ideally, what I would like to see, how about cardboard box. There's two different cardboards mechanisms, the one I want. Cardboard box or mechanism would be very handy because I can make my tree smaller. I could do a fake tree instead of having to have an actual full-size spruce. But I need cardboard box for that, which means I'm going to need some sawdust or mechanism, which are going to require me to get a sawmill. I think we'll do that next episode. Get a cardboard box. I'll grow some spruce in the interim. I'll go ahead and chop all of this down, and we'll get spruce going over here. And then with that spruce, we'll be able to get the arboreal extractor going and get resin, and start getting ourselves infinite power that we can work with instead of having to deal with coal. And then that'll help us out quite a lot, especially since I got that signalum upgrade and everything too to go along with it. That should help speed things up fairly decently overall. And then we can start working on getting into other things. Before we end the episode, let's go ahead and collect what quests I did end up getting from all of that exploration. I'll just collect all of the rewards. and see what happened. Okay, so we got some campfire. We got stuff for bees, it looks like. Honeycomb, oak expansion. We got a cake, chicken, egg, cooked mutton, rotten flesh, glass bottle, gunpowder, and a bone. And we got some experience. You know what I should also look into? Before I do end up dying and losing all my experience, I know that it said that the experience obelisk is in here, right? Obelisk from, formerly Ender.io. Ender.io is supposed to be coming back, isn't it? Oh, look, I can actually just go ahead and craft that. The experience obelisk will allow me to take my experience out of me and put it into here. So now I don't have to worry about losing my experience. It's all inside of there. And if I die, I can always come back and, retrieve it or put it in, or retrieve it or put it in, or retrieve it or put it in, or retrieve it or put it in. Very simple. Okay, and that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, wow. I look absolutely hideous. What is this? I'm going to be turning that off. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, I just love my beard sticking out below my helmet too, underneath the goggles. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.